Holy shit. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't streamed in quite a while and don't know what the hell was going on. I would not connect to Twitch for some reason. I restarted everything and I think it's finally going now. I believe. Um my wife has been on me for a while to start streaming. Um so I decided, yeah, why not? So we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. There's so much that I'd love to talk about. Um, I quit smoking and I gotta smoke a cigarette. Um, I follow so many people on Telegram and YouTube, and so many people that I follow, and it seems like anymore um, the information that they're sharing is bashing each other. I know today there was three or four of the people that we follow was doing nothing but bashing each other, and what good does that do? Um, so I'm going to. I decided I'm gonna start streaming again. Like I said, my wife's been on me for a while. I would love to have somebody um, in here with me, a co-host. So if anybody's watching and you want to go down the rabbit hole with me, I'm gonna try to do a stream every day and talk about something different. Uh, you know, whatever it may be, going down different rabbit holes. There's so much that people need to know, um, and people don't want to get red pilled these days. It's not about Trump. It's not about Biden. You got to look at the bigger picture. So today I want to talk about. Let me bring up my screen here. All right. So ran across this a while back, and let me get it up here. Ingersoll Lockwood. Some of you may not be familiar with who Ingersoll Lockwood is, but I'm going to tell you. Um, um, what the hell? Bastard. Sorry, guys. If it wasn't for problems, All right, well, anyway. All right, so we're going to go IngersollLockwood.com.
This is not.
All right, got that stopped. So, on Ingersoll Lockwood. Okay, so Ingersoll Lockwood, he was a writer. Um, he wrote a book called The Last President, or 19. Okay, let me go in here. That way I don't screw it up. Okay, these are the books that he wrote: 1900 or the Last President, Barron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, Washington: A Heroic Drama of the Revolution. If you haven't read these books, I would suggest reading them. We're going here like 1900 or the Last President. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. And the books, you can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them wherever. If you come here to their website, it's free. And you can see copyright 1896. It was written in 1896. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. But shut up. There's so much hidden nuggets on this website. It blows my mind whenever I come in here and find something new. Just like I found something new today, but I'm going to go back here to the main page.
This is not CNN. This is Ingersoll Lockwood. Well,
sorry, guys. Okay, so here on the main page, let's see if they... So we got this big white area here. Okay, so if we highlight it, there's hidden messages throughout this website. This is one. This was found by, I can't remember what the user's name was on TikTok. But this has, is it this one? Nope, that's not this one. But there is, and there's different links hidden here. Trying to see if this one's got any links in it. Don't think this one does. Oh, it does. Wise Energy. Okay, 2 other 2020 presidential election lawsuits. So, if you come over here, like how we work, what's on this one? Is there anything hidden on this one? And let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I'm streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and I started a new one, Trovo. Yeah, Trovo. Never streamed on them before. I use Mob Crush to break up the stream, so I've never streamed on there before. See how it goes. So the okay, so how we work on the Ingersoll Lockwood How We Work web page. Ingersoll Lockwood's team researches, develops, and or invests in new and innovative technologies that fit the need of our growing U.S. government and U.S. government contractor customers. Once an investment is made, Ingersoll Lockwood works with the company and other... Hi. You going to bed? Sorry, guys. You going to bed? Okay, give me hugs.
Where's Mom?
She's in bed too. Okay, yep, she went to bed too because you guys got a doctor's appointment in the morning. Okay, love you. Night night. Sorry, guys. Once an investment made, Ingersoll Lockwood works with a company and or partner agencies or pilot contractors to complete a work program and facilitate products and or service delivery. Our process strives to ensure that portfolio company delivers on their technical promise and that they will continue to support and enhance their product for years to come. Always made in the USA with pride. Is there any links on this one? No. Insights. So here's one that's got some stuff that we found the other day. Here, Life. It takes you to American Health Defenders, which is believe, yeah, American Health Defenders. It's a Ingersoll Lockwood company. This one goes to. I'm gonna hold off on this one just a second, because this one goes on another kind of a rabbit hole that we need. I want some help with, so I'm gonna pull that up. This one here goes to a GoFundMe page, whatever. And then let's see. How far does the rabbit hole go? Try these 6 Build Back Better COVID-19 cotton swabs. Wait, try these Build Back Better COVID-19 cotton swabs stuck way up your nose. Now, how did this happen to them? Okay, so this is CDC's failed coronavirus tests were tainted with coronavirus. So, how does that happen? How does that happen? And you can look at all of this information on IngersollLockwood.com. Let's see. So, reverse pollution, defend against HARP. Some people don't know what HARP is. This is another rabbit hole that we're going to go down. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I'll talk a little bit about it tonight. But HARP is another big rabbit hole that I'm going to be going down. HARP stands for, oh God, I just had a brain fart. H-A-A-R-P. AARP. High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. And we're going to find there's an image. Yep, right here. This is, I don't know if this is the one up in Alaska. There's one up in Alaska. HARP facilities in South America. A lot of people don't. There's a lot of people that hasn't heard of HARP, but actually HARP is weather modification, and you can look it up yourself. So, let's see here. I thought there was something else on here. Already got that up. Turning Tesla's dream of free energy into a weapon, in this case directed inward at America for greed and profit. We're as conservative as they come, we're as patriotic as they come. Our funding of carbon capture shield is most likely the opposite of what you think it is. And this carbon capture shield, what they're talking about, I was researching it one day through the links they've got on here, and it's kind of crazy. Is there a link right here that they've got? Our funding of carbon capture shield is most likely what. It's sad so many of you are this close to being completely outside the matrix, and yet you miss it because of fossil fuel brainwashing. Yes, big cars, big boats, big planes, and so much more. Fun, fun, fun. However, climate crisis is real, and it's not what you think it is. Forget about the new Green Deal and dumbed down socialist puppet like Greta and AOC. Consider them way below your pay grade. Forget about how globalists are creating carbon treaties and carbon taxes as a new way to control you and steal what little wealth you have, laboring the day after day in your minute Mobius strip of time. Imagine you were traveling back in time from a future date and you were trying to explain the real reality to folks who have so many misconceptions of it. It was like talking to your 2-year-old. If you think Bill Gates' pink slime burgers are fad, let's see here. Sorry, guys. Let me take you back. Some documents you should look at. I pulled this one up here a couple weeks ago, and I don't remember what I was on this. Because the New Madrid, New Madrid seismic earthquake zone. I'm originally from Southern Illinois, so the New Madrid fault actually goes through southern Missouri, and a little bit into Illinois too, Southern Illinois. So, I'm gonna go back here. Transporting energy. So one thing that is on here, and this is still some homework that I'm working on. Why was HRC invited to join on the board of Monsanto? Why did Obama, Barry Sorrento, Sortero, whatever it is, pass HR 933. I want to write that down. HR 933. The Monsanto Protection Act. Why did FEMA in 3 states triangulate pre-plan for 7 million MREs to be delivered to farmers and citizens in the New Madrid fault zone for an upcoming exercise of a massive flood in this area? What happened to all the farmers in their land? Who bought it? What kind of crops are there now? And who owns them? What Air Force general ordered the HARP strike on U.S. soil? Treason for greed. And where is his bank account? Who filled it and why? How deep is the swamp? If this is only one example of the lengths which these sick people will go, now do you understand, Patriots, what we're up against in 2021? For each area in our 200-year plan, we already know the outcome, for there is no dramatic change in the timeline, but still requires one variable, your free will, to make it happen. So, here on this page, we come across the Georgia Guidestones. I'm going to open this up real quick. I'm going to close this other one here and close HARP. There are a certain number of totally awake patriots, and we need to make everything we're doing go viral, or the future will be one which population will be at 500 million or less, with no more than the Georgia Guidestones disclose in a Soylent Green dystopian world, operated by elite Luciferians merged with AI, completely soulless, a bleak future ahead. Okay. For those that don't know, Soylent Green is food with human matter, whether it be whatever, whether it be human meat, whether it be skin, blood, whatever. If you don't believe me, look it up. Absolutely, look it up. The Georgia Guidestones, and I was talking to my mom about this the other day. She's definitely needs red pill big time, because she didn't believe me, and I showed it to her. So this is a picture of the Georgia Guidestones. In what town are they in? I can't remember what town they're in. Shit. Elbert County, Georgia. Okay, this was erected in 1980. But here's a picture of it. And we're gonna go down here to I know it's on here. Okay, yeah, it's right here. The inscriptions. The message, consisting of a set of 10 guidelines or principles, is engraved on the Georgia Guidestones in 8 different languages, one language on each face of the 4 upright stones, moving clockwise around the structure from due north. These languages are English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. Okay, number 1. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. What's the population now? 6 billion. That's so the plan is, and this is, we'll get into this in another episode, the whole New World Order thing. This is their plan. Maintain humanity. 500 million is what their goal is. You know, there's 9 other here, but the first one is kind of speaks for itself. And everything I'm saying, feel free to look up yourself. You know, if you're, you know, I'm going to give you the information, and you got to look it up yourself. You know, so let's see the NSA, military intel. Okay, so over here, oh, it's not there on this page. So we're going to go back to how we work. It's not there on this page. Library. It's not there on this page. Nope. Home. Oh, stop. Stop. Okay. So, if we go to the home page, we're going to see how we work, insights, news, history, portfolio, library, Q&A. Right next to Q&A, there's a little dot here. Okay? We're going to click that real quick. TikTok, the sleeper must awaken, it's time. Okay. This is a message supposedly from Ingersoll Lockwood, which I've already told you he wrote a book back in what was it, 1896. So I'm going to play this real quick. Sorry about that. I just realized I had turned my audio off. So now I'm going to start
How
this.
do you get to Wonderland? Over the hill or under land? We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I am Ingersoll Lockwood, and I I shall be your guide as we travel through time and space. It all began and lasted for 6 weeks during a hot Philadelphia summer in 1787. Freedom for humanity and the beginning of a great awakening. But where there is good, there is always evil. One cannot exist without the other. Let us fast forward to the trigger years, moments ruled by Luciferans. The first of note was April 14th, 1865 at 10:15 p.m. in the Ford Theater in Washington, D.C. In a flicker of time and space, our great awakening was once again halted by the most corrupt and evil of sorts. Fast forward to a moment shortly after noon on November 22nd, 1963, in Dealey Plaza in downtown Dallas, Texas. Welcome to Bushy Knoll. Down the rabbit hole we go. It's 6:05 p.m. on April 4th, 1968, in Memphis, Tennessee. Darkness sets in. A new world order begins to take shape. This timeline fragments into two. A great awakening struggles to live. It is birthed on January 20th, 2017 in Washington, D.C. Yet once again, the Luciferans strike. It's October 18th, 2019. Enter the Great Reset. Event 201. Will they suffocate once and for all humanity's great awakening? The final countdown has begun. I will be traveling forward to explore the possibilities and return to share my findings. 2030 beckons me. While I can offer guidance, only together can the awakened effect the necessary changes to save humanity. My time invested in sharing my knowledge of the timeline with Franklin Patrick Herbert Jr., Steve Samuels, and many other keepers of the flame must not go to waste. It's time. Your time. So much to do, so little time. Time is the fire in which we burn. We're running out of time. The fate of humanity rests in the hands of the awakened. The sleeper must awaken.
All right. Am I saying that's Ingersoll Lockwood? No. But it's a rabbit hole and stuff that we need to investigate. Okay, so he gives us some information here. The Luciferians, where that's something that we're going to talk about later. I'm not going to talk about that in first episode. October 18th, 2019. Enter the Great Reset, Event 201. Okay, so we're going to pull this up here real quick. Event 201. So down here, John Hopkins, World Economic Forum, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So basically what Event 201 is a scenario of everything that's been happening the last year and a half now. It is a playbook for the virus. If you don't believe me, look it up yourself. It's everything's in black and white. There is I will provide links for anybody that wants them. There's a playbook. The SPARS pandemic. Okay. It's a playbook of everything that has happened. What you see on social media. Everything. I read through this and my mind was just blown away by what's in here compared to what's happening in real life. You know, it talks in here about how people have been, you know, banned on social media because they're sharing information, and they call it disinformation. Well, it's disinformation because it's goes against their plan. So just like my Facebook account, my original Facebook account, I was banned on January 30th, January 31st of this year. Don't even know why I was banned. Have no clue. Was never given a warning. I've never received a warning for nothing. Got up one morning, went to log into, went to get on my phone, and it said that you've been logged out, which no big deal. I went to log in, and it said that you've been banned, and it was a permanent ban. Wouldn't even give me the option to question it. So, Event 201, the information is here. I'll provide links to whoever. There is, I've got the, let's see, where is it? Event 201. I was in the wrong folder. Okay, SPARS pandemic. Yeah, this right here. I just pulled this up. I've got this. This is a PDF file of this, and you know, it's put out by Johns Hopkins. So this was an article that I have. This was put out by, who was this put out by? Volume 5, Issue 1. Email, see, Classen Immunotherapies, Incorporated, 3637 Rockdale Road, Manchester, Maryland. Email classen@vaccines.net. COVID-19 C19 RNA-based vaccines, jabs. I need to see jabs. I can't see the vague word. And the risk of prion disease. What's prion disease? Oh, I misspelled it. I don't even know how to. Prion. What is prion disease? Oh, let's go to the CDC and see what the CDC says. What they say about prion. Transmittable, family rare. Mad cow is the prion disease. But all right. So, okay. Georgia Guidestones. So back here on.
This is.
Stop! Sorry, I know that's loud. Okay, so back here on this insights over here on the over here on the D life, defend and extend. So if you go to this, if you click on the D, it takes you to this. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this page real quick. Countdown 2021. Okay. When you refresh the page, anytime you come to this page, okay, there's a lot of people talking about this. But you come to this page, it always refreshes. So to me, this is telling me that something happens, or the countdown is for 80 days from something. Okay. So, what day was the U.S. Constitution signed? Okay. Let's just. What day? If I can't spell. Okay. When was the U.S. Constitution signed? The signing of the United States Constitution occurred on September 17th, 1887. Okay. Who was born many years later the next day? This is one that I haven't been able to figure out who it is. Because if we go to what famous birthdays. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just do this. No. It's not the one I was on earlier. Famous birthdays on this day. Okay, so we're going to go, what is it, September 17th. Okay, so the next day. Okay, so we need September 18th. Okay. So this is people that was born on September 18th that this site shows. Okay. Actually, let me do this, guys. Whoa. Nope, didn't want to do that. I'm gonna take my little mug and I'm gonna move it over there. Okay. So we know the year is 1787. So we can go after 1787. 1787. Yeah, September 18th. Sorry. So, I mean, this is one that stumped me. So, if anybody has if you've got any insight on this, feel free to share. But the ones that I've come up with, going through this list, let's see, Soviet composer, English composer. Jack Benny show. Greta Garbo. One that kind of jumped out at me was this one right here, Edwin McMillan, who was an American physicist, and he discovered plutonium. Won the Nobel Prize in 1951. Is that related? No clue. No clue whatsoever. The other one, another one that was this one right here. I can see this one. Okay, J.D. Tippit. He was a American police officer murdered by Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald, shortly after the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I don't know. And then the 1939. Bob Whitaker, American politician, House of Representatives. I have no clue. And then Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson, American neurosurgeon, Republican politician, U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. I don't know. No clue. So if anybody's, if you've got any thoughts on that, message me or email me or something. So that is this has got me stumped. My wife and I sat here today going through this and just trying to figure out what this could be, who this could be talking about. Let's see, right here. Below this, there's we got a white space here. So if we highlight it, TikTok, shall we play a game? NCSWIC. For those of you that aren't familiar with NCSWIC, nothing can stop what is coming. So, yeah. Also on the site, and if you'll notice the red banners, top and bottom, it's got, some sayings and numbers. The number, hashtag 13958, hashtag 13790, hashtag 13848. Okay. Those aren't just random. All of these numbers are executive orders. Probably one of the most famous is Executive Order 13848. This one, imposing certain sanctions in the event of a foreign interference in the United States election. Don't forget to set the 90-day timer. So, I know this is this does have 90 days in it. I don't believe it's not relevant to this countdown timer, but Um, so there was another one. I'm trying to find it here. Was another one I thought somewhere. Mm. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, shit, you scared me.
Dad, are you still streaming?
I thought you was already went to bed.
I was.
So you just come down to say night again?
Yeah, and I say goodnight to Mom.
Okay. Don't do that, you made me poop.
So are you still streaming?
Yes. Okay. Night. Love you. Okay. So this is one that just came up that just popped up. I first noticed it today. Doesn't mean it hasn't been there for a couple days, but I just noticed it today. Um, wait. It doesn't take you to the same place it did earlier.
I want you to know that the movement we started is only just beginning.
Let me come back to this page. That does not go to the same place it did earlier. See, that's the funny thing about this website. You find something, and minutes later, it's changed. I don't know. Gosh, I don't remember what it was. What is that? Looking glass. Look. Damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to find this because the information was on it was just like crazy weird. That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. But
I want you to know that the movement we started.
okay, I just found the page that it took us to, and just earlier. So this was what it took us to earlier. So I'm gonna put that up there. No, I don't want to shut down their stream. No. Okay. So this is the Great Awakening versus the Great Reset. I talked a little earlier about the Great Reset. You know, it's what the New World Order's pushing. If you don't believe me, I don't care. You know, let's see here. But, you know, predictive programming. Do you think this is normal? Like right here. 2020 back quarter. Come on. This was event 201. Well, look, it's COVID. It's the C word. Fluffy toy. Drug war. Where's that? No. So there's just so much information, guys, here. One thing also with the Great Reset. We Forum. Okay, this is the World Economic Forum, the Great Reset. And if you're not familiar with it, I encourage you to do your own research, please. You know, the things that are going on these days, people need to wake up and realize what's going on. You know, people have, you know, it's not about Democrats versus Republicans. This is truly good versus evil. 100%. This is good versus evil, guys. And this is stuff that we're going to talk about. You know, I'm going to do, I told my wife earlier that I'm going to do a stream every day and talk about something. And I want input from you guys that are watching. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't have, you know, classified information, or I don't have special information like a lot of these people out here are saying they do. I don't. I want to learn. If me doing this online helps me, so be it. If it helps one other person wake up because they're helping me do the research, that's freaking amazing. And I think I myself will learn more by showing you this information and going over it with myself. I think it will, and that's one of the main reasons why I want to stream and do this. And like I said earlier, my wife's been on me for quite a while to start streaming again, and so that's what I'm doing. What? So that's what I'm doing. I wish I had all the inside intel, but I don't. There's a lot of these content creators out here that are in it, it seems like these days, for themselves. And I hate to say that because I honestly, I hate to say that, but I've gotten a lot of information from these content creators that I've followed. Some of them I've followed for months. I would watch them religiously. My wife and I, every day, we would watch them religiously. And it just became no longer about waking people up. It was about building my image. And that's not what it's about. I'm just a normal dad. I'm just a normal guy. And I wish I had the answers of what's going on in the world, but I don't. But I want to do my research. I was asked one day, what good does it know this stuff? Well, the more I know, the more I can protect myself and my family from the evils that are in this world. And I'm here to tell you, there's evil in this world. Hands down, there's evil in this world. And we're going to talk about it. We're definitely going to talk about it. Go back here. I'm gonna move myself again here. There's a war going on between good and evil, whether the devil is real or the Satan, or in Hebrew, I don't know what that is. The Satan, which means great evil inclination and great adversary. We are in a soulful battle, and we are. People need to wake up. This is the time to not be asleep. People can say I'm crazy. You say I'm crazy all you want. I don't care. I don't care anymore. People need to open their eyes and see what's going on. Let's see here. I want to look through. I was going to grab my phone here. I was going to do a stream on, and I had my phone all set up here and was going to do it. I was going to do a stream on not Twitch, TikTok. People won't be able to see my screen and stuff like that, but I've got a lot of followers on TikTok and was going to do it, and I forgot to hit the go live button when I started tonight. That's okay. No big deal. But seeing if there's a. You got to be careful. Like I said, there's a lot of information out there, but you got to be careful who you follow. Like I said today, and it's been going on for the last few days, but I really noticed it today because I've been kind of behind on reading. They're not necessarily, at least that I don't see it, they're not necessarily arguing with each other, which they may be just not publicly, but they're bad mouthing each other on their Telegram channels. Like one bad mouth on the other, and you know, 3 or 4 will pick on one, and then they'll pick on somebody else, and you know, these are people that I've followed for months, and I've gotten some good information off of all of them. Do I believe everything they post? Absolutely not. You know, I will, and my wife will attest to this. You know, we look at something and do our own research, because that's what you have to do. You absolutely have to do your own research these days to truly know what's going on, to truly be awake. You know, I can sit here and I could spend all night talking about, you know, the stuff that I've researched and the stuff that I've found, you know, in the last several months, and which would absolutely blow your mind, because it's absolutely blown my mind. But and a lot of it we will talk about in upcoming episodes. But whenever I talk about something, just like tonight, I was talking about the Ingersoll Lockwood website. Check it out yourself. You know, don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for anything. You know, I'm giving you the keys to the car. You go drive it yourself. You know, because anything I bring up on here, when I'm doing a stream, I want to be able to back it up, 100% or 98%. You know, present the information that I have, and you know, you be your own judge. You do with it what you see fit. But a lot of these we're going to talk about. I feel like I have to. As I've said, we're in a time, and you know, I've said for a long time that it scares the hell out of me. My kids growing up this day and age, and it does. It does. Truly does. But I think how do I want to say this? I think I'm blessed. My kids are blessed to witness what's unfolding. You know, because this truly is biblical. It is. My cigarette went out. Like I said earlier, I have been quitting smoking, but today but what's going on is it truly is biblical, absolutely biblical. I don't care if you're, I mean, I do care, but whether you're a religious person or not, it's time for you to open your eyes and truly see what's going on in the world. Truly. People say, trust nothing and question everything. That's kind of how I've been the last 10 months. My wife and I talk, some days I wish I could go back to sleep and not know what I know. Because some days it scares the hell out of me. But I don't want to go back to sleep. And it's not going to happen. So those of you that have tuned in tonight, like I said, this is episode 1. I don't know if anybody has tuned in tonight. If you have, you have. If you haven't, okay. But if you watch this after the live's over, come back. Episode 2, I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Not sure what time. 'Cause I've got some stuff to do. It'll be probably tomorrow night. Come back. Help me on this journey. Let's help each other. Some of the stuff, I would love to be proven wrong. Would love to. You ain't got to be a dick about it. But I would love to be proven wrong on a lot of this stuff. A lot of the stuff, it's going to be very hard to prove wrong, though. But anyway, come back tomorrow, episode 2. I don't know what rabbit hole I'm going to go down tomorrow. There's so many to choose from. Come up with something. So, all right, guys, thanks. Come back tomorrow night, episode 2. Another rabbit hole. Peace. I gotta get a cool intro and exit, So anyway, all right, guys.